r/AskReddit, what are the stupidest things people overspend on in the US? Right now. Stanley Cups. $55 for a water bottle. Are these the same Stanley vacuum-sealed bottles that have been around for like forever and were really cheap a couple years ago? That's pretty cheap for a hockey championship. I'm sick of hearing about it. Seems a good deal. The Maple Leafs have spent millions and still can't get a Stanley Cup. Holy shit, my mom bought these for my nieces. Thought it was odd they wanted water bottles for Christmas but didn't think too much of it. How in the fuck does anyone justifying buying a $50 water bottle? Weddings and funerals. People get overcharged on both because they follow along with whatever the professionals tell them, or their families. Cosmetics for video games. I don't think this is just a US problem. DoorDashing. I've been guilty of this, and I'll explain why. I've been playing League of Legends for years and years, and have a solid game group that I play with multiple nights a week. The game itself is free to play, and for the amount of enjoyment I get out of playing, I have no problem paying $10 for a skin on my favorite champ. I have no idea what this is and not sure I want to know. Fancy brands that have their logos on them very noticeable. Who wants to be a walking billboard for another company? Not classy emo. I had a coworker who I was talking to about a Nike jacket I got for Christmas from my grandparents. I told him I was trying to think of a way to get the big ass logo off of the front of the jacket, and he was like, why? That's the best part. The fanciest brands won't have logos at all. Designer shit they can't afford. I am currently in SE Asia and will never buy anything designer with the logo/name prominently displayed ever again. I saw Givenchy hanging from a clothesline in the Cambodian jungle. Hermes, YSL, Chanel, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, you name it, you can find a decent replica of it here. It's completely lost all value to me. Anyone who spends ridiculous money on designer anything with the logo plastered all over it probably doesn't have as much money as they want you to believe. Debt, apparently. I have so many friends that use Affirm at checkout to pay for shit. That's debt, bro. You're going into debt for a graphic t-shirt on Amazon. Debt is only bad when it's not used properly. Affirm is great on expensive good that are 0%. Bought a $4,000 couch with it, nice to pay off over a year and make money on the float. Diamonds. The price is artificially controlled, and at best they should only be priced at the semi-precious level. Right? No idea how people can afford that shit. I used it once when someone gave me a gift card. Was like $28 to get Taco John's delivered to me. Giant trucks they commute around cities in and never use as trucks. And complain about gas prices in the process. Food delivery. It's the worst of everything. More expensive than frozen. Tastes like ass after sitting in the car for 30 minutes, don't get the experience and atmosphere of dining out. I generally prefer not to be waited on, so I will often get takeout specifically to avoid the atmosphere of wait staff. I am more likely to stay at a place that I can order at the counter, and the most they interact with me after that is to deliver food to my table. Definitely have to know what kinds of food do or don't work well for delivery/takeout, though. Starbucks. I work for corporate Starbucks. Do yourself a favor and buy an espresso machine and some good coffee beans, save yourself thousands of dollars and especially your time. More like Star sucks, am I right? I had the app I didn't realize how much money it deducts from my bank account. If you buy a drink and your Starbucks card balance is $4.50, you're gonna have to reload it with $20 minimum to get the drink, and it's a never-ending cycle of buying Starbucks. That's how they get you. Cigarette/vape. Such an expensive habit, and I have had friends complain they can't afford groceries or bills but have a carton of cigarettes in their apartment on the counter. Addiction is brutal. I'm hitting my 10-year nicotine-free anniversary this month. Never thought it would be possible. Credit card interest. Cell phone coverage. I pay $180 a year. Most people pay that every 2 months. WTF, who's your provider? Comcast set us up with internet, 2 phones/3 lines for $60/month. We were paying about $280/month. They wanted our business. 2-year renewable contract. It is a business account. There are some nuances with this. Virtual mobile network operators like Mint, Cricket, etc. are to prioritize traffic, so you get bad coverage at crowded events. Did someone say sneakers already? Why do you need your 54th pair of limited editions? They collect them. It's a collector's mindset, it's just not a real collectible. But bro, they appreciate in value and never sells them, just buys more and more. $2.85 for a 20 ounces bottle of Coke. What the actual fuck is going on? Lip fillers. Animals. People will spend thousands on pets from breeders or mills, when there's tons of animal shelters with pets looking to be loved. I suspect lots of people don't fully understand what interest is or what it really costs them on an annual or even monthly basis. Both my pups are rescues and rehomes. I wouldn't have it any other way. One's currently giving me sad eyes while laying on the bed next to one of the rescued cats. Soft drinks. People regularly pay $3 to $4, or even more, for a poorly mixed fountain soda at a restaurant, making it one of the highest profit margin items for restaurants. Even at the grocery store, the regular prices are pretty outrageous. Takeout food/delivery and new cars. Shit endorsed by celebrities and especially influencers. Purses. In watching those RH shows I saw one for $95,000. Insanity. Amazon. Especially the clothing, it's trash, and not that cheap, and all the reviews are clearly from people who were sent free products. It's so tiring weeding through all the AstroTurf reviews. Looking pretty hair, nails, eyebrows, eyelashes, makeup, and skincare products. I understand trying to keep up appearances, but it gets hella expensive when you have to keep up with it every few weeks. For real. Being ugly is free. Clothes. As I say, staring into my closet filled to the brim with flannel shirt/shirt jackets. Food delivery from the apps like DoorDash and Uber Eats. They charge restaurants and customers so each of you lose. Then there is the tip. I'd much rather go pick up the food myself or eat in the restaurant. Cars, Stanley Cups, student loans. Their homes. Most people today are living way above their means, especially their new homes. Time, on threads like this. Coffee, and I'm guilty of this as well. Coffee out. A college degree that doesn't have good job opportunities. Coffee. Juice bars. Convenience. People saying convenience, yes, I pay for some convenience items. But let's compare realities. My dad had a full-time, stay-at-home wife. He came home every day to a hot, home-cooked meal on the table, clean folded laundry, a clean house, children and pets taken care of, etc. I don't have that. So yes, I can work full-time and spend all my evenings and weekends doing housework and pinching pennies. But I'd rather not. Everyone now is like, they get a coffee sometimes or a whatever. And people in the past smoked like chimneys, drank like fish, etc. What's the difference? Food delivery service. Ordered Chick-fil-A the other day. My fiance's total was $98 without Dash Pass, mine was $67 with Dash Pass, and we just said fuck it and went through the drive-thru and the total was $36. Same order each time. Fucking ridiculous. I saw a pic on another forum where a rent-a-center somewhere in the U.S. was leasing a pair of Jordans, from rent-to-own, for over $1,000. It both astounded and shocked me, and even made me a little angry inside. Because I know that someone in this country is dumb enough to take that deal. Rent-to-own places are scummy at best and outright extortionate at worst. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1,000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.